I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? The demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Boku no mirai wa dare ni mo wakaru nai. Mina wa boku o dame na yatsu to omo. Kakami o mitsumeru boku o misagete iru. Kedo naka ni wa okina chikara kibo ga aru. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape. No one understood the world that I was making. Look me in the face and tell me I was faking. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape.
Hello everyone, YouTube. Happy Monday. Well, happy it's over. I have on a clip of what it looked like from the water at sunrise on my last day at Virginia Beach. Today, before we do Vegetarian Minecraft, we're going to do a tier list of Busch Gardens. One of my favorite parks to visit. Just messing with the sound a little bit. I had gotten up just in time to take this video. At the time, there was a boat sailing all the way across here, and I was like, please don't block the sunrise. That. Alright. Let's get our little business of our cuteness out of on. There's our cute little bunny. Alright. Let's get the tier list going. Hi there, Allie. Let me get this up. Hold on. Alright. The closest one I could find was from 2022. So it doesn't have one of the rides on here, but we'll change one of the things the kid rides to that ride just so that it works. Right. Where should we start? First of all, I love the park. It was one of my favorites. I haven't been to Disney in like 30 years, so I don't really can't compare it anymore. But compared to Six Flags, I think this blows it away. All right, let's go start with. All right, we're going to start with Alpengeist. Now, this is probably one of my least favorite roller coasters there, although I hear everybody loves it. I mean, everybody I see on YouTube, I talk to, they say Alpengeist is one of their favorites. I can't stand it. It reminds me of the Big Bad Wolf, a roller coaster that's no longer at Busch Gardens, and it just felt like it. You get whipped around a lot. I don't like being smacked around into the cart. F? Yeah, I'm gonna go with F on this one. I don't even want to go on that. It's not fun at all. Yeah, I agree. F tier definitely. All right. Let's go with this, the Sky Ride. Sky Ride wasn't open last year when I was there, but this year it was. Now, I don't consider it a thrill ride or anything, but you know what? It saves on your feet. The only complaint I have is the lines are so long. So we'll give it a C. I don't think it's terrible, terrible, but like I said, if they could move the lines faster, it'd be a lot better. Sometimes it was just faster to walk, but you're walking all over the place. Your feet start hurting, your legs start hurting. It's hot. I think they want that because they want you to go get drinks after. I know, Baxter. It was groaning. He's back there somewhere. I don't know if you could see him. He's right behind me. All right. Let us try Loch Ness Monster. Now, this was the first roller coaster I ever went on that went upside down many years ago. Now, back then, I would say it was definitely an A or an S tier, but it's kind of dated now. And as much as I hate to do this, I'm going to put this with a C tier. Now, 20, 30 years ago, I would definitely say it's S. No, I don't know about D. It's too many fond memories for me. One second. Put some music on the background. It's a little better. The Scoot. I haven't been on this one in a long time. It's the log flume ride. Sorry, didn't like it. I haven't been on this ride in a long time. It's a log flume ride. It's fun. You get a little wet. It's nice. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go. It does its purpose. You go around, you get wet. I'm gonna say B tier for the Scoot. Now let's see. I am going to rate the Sesame Street Forest. Not because I went on it, but because I watched the show and it was freaking adorable. We were walking past, going to the Sky Ride, and it went on. And it was pretty entertaining. And if I was a 5-year-old kid, I would probably love it. We're going to go with C tier. You know what? I'm going to put Loch Ness in front of Sky Ride. There we go. What should we use next? Let's go the battering ram. Now, I love this ride. I haven't been on it in a little while, just because there's so many other rides I'd like to go on. Which one? The Seasons Sesame Street Forest? Right, the battering ram is pirate ship. They call it a bunch of other stuff. You go back, you go forth. It's fun. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go with B tier on this one. You think the forest should be up here on B? Sesame Street? You think the Sky Ride? You just don't like the Loch Ness Monster, do you? You want that down lower. We could put Sesame Street towards the back. I don't know about Sky Ride. I'll put Sesame Street at the bottom of B, so it's almost top of Loch Ness. Like I said, Loch Ness I'd like to go higher, but it's kind of dated now. I know you hate Loch Ness. That's why it's my list and not yours. Alright, we're going to do Pantheon next. I'm just putting this down here. I'm not leaving it at D. This last trip was the first time I went on Pantheon. I wasn't going to go on it at first, but I was like, well, we're doing the tier list, and I was egged on by someone else. And I went on it. The line was short. It was the end of the day. I really, really liked it. It only has a lap belt, which was cool, but you were weightless so many times. And I thought it was going to be a lot scarier when you went backwards. I think I'm going to move Pantheon to A. When you went up the hill and you didn't make it and you came back down and went backwards up, I thought that was great. And then it launched you again. I think I was squealing on this one. It was so much fun. I would definitely go on that one again. It's definitely an A tier. Yeah, I think if it... I don't know. I think part of the fun of that is it just has the lap belts and you're going weightless. I think it's pretty fun. All right. I'm going to put Tempesto on Chose Didn't Ride. I wanted to go on that, but it has a lot of inversions in a row, and as much as I love roller coasters, that makes me nauseous now. And I didn't want to ruin my day by going on that. I would have gone on it last, but we were running around because we hit a lot of roller coasters in the last hour because they were long lines. The shoulder straps are nice on certain rides. If you're going upside down or really, really high, I can understand them. But the lap belts, like Nitro, I could see at Six Flags. I could see having shoulder straps on that one because just how high you go. If that thing releases, you're dead. There is no coming back from that one. At least they should have a seatbelt that holds it in place so if the mechanism goes a little bit, which I have been on it a few times, where it shifted just a little bit and got a little looser, which scared me to no end. But I think for Pantheon, it's pretty good. It locked in there a lot better than I thought Nitro did, and maybe 10, 15 years from now, you'd be afraid of Pantheon because it's old and it's not as good as it once was, but it's pretty new. So everything seemed to feel tight and snug. I did not go on Trade Winds. I've been on that type of ride before at carnivals. I don't care for them that much. Again, it's spinning around in a circle. It makes me feel sick. I don't like that. Now, this one is the biggest surprise, I think, for me. Verbolten. I'm going to put that... I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's definitely A tier. But I don't know if it's before or after Pantheon. I've never been on Verbolten before. I've seen videos of it. The video did not prepare me for what happened. It was... We went on it. It was the end of the day. It was a long day, hot day. And when we went through the tunnel, I was like, all right, it's going to be like everything else when you go inside. It's running around. You're just in a roller coaster in the dark. But it stopped all of a sudden. And again, I don't remember seeing that in the video, and I'm sitting there thinking, are we going to get hit from behind? It's because it stopped, but it's part of the ride. And then, like, the lights would start coming on slowly, like it's something's in there. It was pretty great. Then we went a little bit, we like sped up, and then we got to this one point, and it was pitch black. And all of a sudden, we dropped like 5 to 10 feet. I had no idea what was going on. But apparently, it's part of the ride, of course, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. I'd be in the hospital. I love that. I had no idea it was coming. It scared the we'll go with poop because we're trying to keep this for young kids too. And it scared the poop out of me because I wasn't expecting it. That ride had so many twists and turns that I didn't know was coming, and I loved it. When I first got off it, I was like, I don't know, but after thinking about it, I would definitely go on that one again. I'm gonna put that above Pantheon. I think that I like that a lot better. It's almost going to S tier. By the end of this tier list, we may move it to S the more I think about it. Escape from Pompeii. Another ride I really, really love. I'm going to put this on A tier on the back, though. It's a simple ride. It goes up, you go through a little thing in there, and then you come straight down and get wet. I think the best part of that ride is the bridge right where you come down. That's where you're going to get soaked. And they have a little shed built with plexiglass so you can see through it. So you could stand there and just watch and stay dry, or you could stand in the path of splash and get soaked, which on a hot day feels great. But I love that ride. Even when you're inside the structure on the top with the flames and all the old statues falling down. Yeah, I definitely think it's an A tier. I just wouldn't put it above Verbolten and Pantheon right now, but those two may shift up to S by the end of this list. There's a lot of things they call it, like the big splash at some places. It's simple, but there's a lot of stuff on the top that's great, and the line wasn't long, which was nice. All right, let's stick with water rides. We're gonna go with the Roman Rapids. I'm gonna keep this. I will definitely like this better than Pompeii. It's a tube ride that you go around a river, you get splashed around, you get bounced around, you get soaked. I love it. I love when you're walking up, there's a sign that says, you will get wet. You know, some of these other rides, like Pompeii I've been on before, where just my feet got wet. The log flume, there's been times I've got off and it's just your feet are soaked, which makes you uncomfortable. The Roman Rapids is one of those few rides that I get wet no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to keep Roman Rapids above Pompeii, just because I think it's a better ride to get wet on, and that's what your goal is. It hasn't been open for years. I mean, I'm thinking back 10 years, and this is the first time I've seen it open probably since I was 20. And I loved it back then. This was a ride, I remember the first time I went there, it was open. My father had taken me, and we got so soaked we had to buy a whole new wardrobe because we were driving home that night, and it was late. It was before they had the mass dryers that you can just go into. But that's definitely a sentimental ride for me, the Roman Rapids. This one, probably my favorite, is going on S tier. Griffon. That one is probably my absolute favorite roller coaster of all time. I am going, hold on, just checking something. Here is a video I took while we were sitting watching. Now, this part up here, if you don't know, they stop you right at the edge, and the first row hangs upside down, facing down, while the second row is halfway. The back row, you'll still be straight up on this structure up here. But they hang you there for a couple of seconds, and it's like you're just hanging face down. I wish I would have caught the very beginning, but here it goes. I love that drop. Now you actually go under a bridge that people walk over to get to there. And then you have this other thing, which they've added this year, where you hang over again too. See how it slows down? Come back around. This is cool. I wish they'd add this so you can get wet while you're going on it. I love that part. It's a great ride. That is my favorite roller coaster. Definitely S tier. I don't think anything on this list is going to beat that. What part? The water part? They did add the stop to the second part. It didn't happen on the video, but I was up there quite a few times, it would stop and hang you just for a second. Nowhere near as long as the original stop on the first one. The first one's always been there. It's just the second drop. They used to just go right into the drop. All right, let's go to Invader. Now, I love the feel of this one when you're walking up to it. It's a Viking setting. They have shields up. It's all wood with runes carved into everything when you're walking up there. It's an old school wooden roller coaster. Now, for a wooden roller coaster, it's great. I do not like wooden roller coasters anymore. It was very rough on us. I banged into the guy sitting next to me many times. I felt bad. But there was nothing I could do. It would just throw you. But if you love roller coasters, you'd probably love this. But now that's my tier list. I'm actually going to move it down to D. I don't think I'd ever go on that again. It was way too rough. So that's what I like about some of these other ones. Even though they like sped you up, they were very smooth. It wasn't like 10, 15 years ago where everything was rickety and rattling and you're like, please don't break on me. These things, Griffin, Verbolten, Pantheon, they were all smooth. It felt like it was a perfect roller coaster for me. Invader felt like something old Coney Island from the 1950s or 60s that you're praying that the guy who did it wasn't drunk. Where should we go to next? Land of Dragons we definitely didn't do. Kid-friendly rides. Alright, we're going to pretend, because I didn't get to go on it, and there's no icon for it. This is the new roller coaster, Dark Coaster. The drops were fun, but it was rough. Allie had gone on this, I know, she had told me. Where would you put Dark Coaster on this tier list? Just gonna put this down. Dark Coaster was a C. Yeah. It was kind of like an inside one. I'll put it at C because I wasn't able to go on that one. The line we got up to at the end of the day, it was an hour wait. And I wasn't going to sit for an hour because we still wanted to go through shops. A lot of the indoor ones, I remember the one, I think it's Skull Mountain in Six Flags, is indoor. It's fun. It's a great idea, like if it's hot out or it's raining out, but they're not great. Alright, we can leave that at that. It's definitely better than Invader, I'm just guessing from what you were saying. Alright, I am doing this one. I did not go on it because I was terrified to even try this one. Finnegan's Flyer. For you that people that don't know, you sit people in rows back to back, and it goes up. It's like the pirate ship, but it goes so high that you're almost upside down and facing the wrong direction. It doesn't go completely upside down. And as we watched this, it was almost nauseating watching this. For all those brave souls that went on there, I'm jealous of you. I wish I could do it. I almost got on there, but I chickened out at the last second. I just wasn't doing it. I don't think I'll ever go on that. Maybe if I lose a bet. Maybe next year or the year after, if I go back to Busch Gardens and I do a laugh or lose, that'll be one of my punishments. I'm not going to do it in the upcoming ones because that's kind of far. I don't know. That sounds like a fair punishment for a future laugh or lose. Go on that. I'll have someone film me. Maybe I'll cry. Maybe I'll throw up. Who knows? It'd be fun. For you at least, guys. It won't be fun for me. Now, the Busch Gardens Railway, I didn't do. It's cute. I'm going to leave that there. I don't want to rate that one. It's cute to watch it go. It gets annoying, though, when it stops, and because they actually have gates that come down, you can't pass it. So when you're trying to get somewhere, especially if you're in a rush and it blocks your way. But it's cute to get around the park. I didn't do the Rhine cruise. I have no desire to go on a boat. I can do that. I don't want to go on a boat. Not a fan of boats. All right, let's do the swings. Allie, you were on swings. I don't like swings. Where would you place the swings? I put it on choose didn't ride. Where would you write the swings, Allie? Someone who likes that stuff. B? Alright. I'll put it on B. Do you want it before or after the Sesame Street Forest? I'll put it before there. Okay. What should we go to next? I'm saving this one to the end because most of these I didn't do. Bumper cars. I've been on this a while ago. I like these bumper cars. It's bigger than what I've been on. They usually work. I'm going to go with right behind the swings. Compared to other ones, most of the ones I've been on at carnivals, little amusement parks, Six Flags. Never cared for the ones at Six Flags. This one's a lot bigger. I wish I would have gone on this time. Yes, I put it on E. Because I don't think I'm ever going on it unless for it's a punishment. I can't say it was terrible or not for F tier. Here, let's change this. How's that? I like that category. All right, the flying machine. I'm not going to rate that one. I don't think I've been on that one. Teacups I have been on. I remember I was on that quite a bit at one point. For teacups, I enjoyed them. They did what they're supposed to do. I'm going to put them after the Sesame Street Burst of Fun. There was nothing wrong with them. They spun around. I don't know what this one is. I don't even remember seeing this one. Kinder. Oh, that's a carousel? Is that a carousel? I don't know. I never was on it though, so I don't want to rate that. Wasn't on the catapult. I don't even know what that is. I don't remember seeing this one there anymore. Mark Tower. I don't know. I don't even know if it's there anymore. Alright, the last one we're going to do is Apollo's Chariot. Before Griffin... Oh, cold. I'm going with S tier behind Griffin. Sound bowl. I loved Apollo's Chariot. It was probably my favorite roller coaster before Griffin was around. Um, Still one of my favorites to go on. I love the drop. I think Apollo's Chariot's S tier for me. That one I'm going to go on every time I go to the park. I love it. It's one of my favorites, so definitely going to put it there. Still trying to debate whether Pantheon and Verbolten should go to S tier. I'm definitely going on them again. You know what? I'll leave them there because I'm not going to go on these over and over again each time I go there. I'm going to go on them probably once, be happy, and do something else. But Griffin and Apollo's Chariot, I'll go on 4 or 5 times in a day. I definitely love those 2 roller coasters. You liked Apollo's Chariot in the front seat, didn't you? I don't think Apollo's Chariot is as good as Nitro is. But Nitro scares me sometimes just because I don't feel as comfortable, safe on there. While Apollo's Chariot doesn't bother me at all. Although I could have sworn Apollo's Chariot, when I first went on it, was a stand-up coaster. To check old pictures, see if that's it. Because I remember standing up on one of these roller coasters and riding it that way. I'm almost positive it used to be. Alright, that is my roller coaster tier list. I think I'm happy with everything. I'm definitely going to use the Finnegan's Flyer as a punishment one. That'll definitely work. I don't think I'm ever going to go on Trade Winds, because I've been on tons of those before. It's nothing to write home about. Flying Machine, I don't remember seeing that there. But that is it. Happy with this list. You guys can make your own list when you get a chance, but this is what I like. Let's get rid of this for now and get into some Minecraft. Just loading up. It's warning. Hold on. Giving me this stuff. Minecraft. Waiting on installed it. I have to go back to Six Flags to do a tier list on them. I don't really remember. I've only been there once in the last few years. And that was during the COVID era, so a lot of the stuff wasn't really running like it was. Just like Busch Gardens last year was a lot worse than it was this year. I definitely enjoyed it this year because everything was open. I don't even remember what I was doing. Let's see, what do I have? It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since I played. Get rid of some garbage. Melon seeds. That. Lapis. Garbage. Iron so we don't destroy it. Armor. Button. Armor. Oh. Oh. Growling at me. build a door. What do we need? We need a sword. Our sword is starting to fall apart. Let's build the sword. What's in here? What the heck was that? Round. I don't know what's going. Oh, we have iron there. Sweet. We'll make a door now. Sword. Make the sword first. I want a door, because I want to get rid of this. Buttons. Glass. I'm gonna move the door. On. Just plotting. Give me a second. So we have glass. Take that. Sorry, I'm thinking. Fuzzy bee. That's button. Do the buttons work before we do anything? Right, I've done that before where I've put buttons in and for some reason they weren't considered in the right place and then had to redo everything I was doing. Alright, we're gonna start turning this into our little castle fort. Have to build a door down here eventually. I don't want anything. I gotta figure out what's going on. Something's making noises that I want to kill. Let's see if we. Hey there. How you doing? Let's do this. Hi there, Mr. Drowned. I think that's a good idea. Let's go get some sand and build a little thing. Hide. Did he die? Or no? Take a look inside. I'm gonna take some shovels. I want to start leveling this ground. Waste iron on a shovel. Oh. I'm to expose this anyway. There's my blast down there I could see. Let me make. Nice little area to discover. Hold on. Is that a diamond or lapis? I can't see. Oops. Rounding. Fulcrum, you paying attention? Is that diamond down there or lapis? I can't tell. Hey, Buzzy Bee. I know, I can't see either. I'm gonna have to venture down there somehow. Don't worry, we'll get down there. I may wait for nightfall so I can do it and not have to worry about being attacked when I come back up. Can't imagine there'd be diamonds this close to the surface. Go to sleep. It's night. Let me sleep. Oh well, it gives me something to do, even if it's not. Pretty cool is they should have it so you could see the zombies running back and forth and fast forward. Take this. I die. Dirt. Store just in case. Let's go venture down there and see what we can find. Definitely do that first. Not gonna help if I don't have anything on my action bar. Some of this so I can come straight up. I know, Baxter. Throne was well timed. See if we're close to. Let's... That was close. Gonna die. Okay, then. We're getting there. Going down. Why am I not using shovels? It was Lapis. I kind of figured that, but it's fun to try to get down here. Let's get out of here. That up. On dark. Nobody around? Some food. Let's do that. I want some sand. Chickens! We got a lot of seeds. Build another row if I really want to. Let's see. We have enough dirt. Let's see if we have. Did you try to sting me? Mess with me, B. I'll knock you out. This is how I get around bringing buckets of water to fill the gaps in the water. Wow, whatever just went by was really loud. Go get our hoe. Some seeds, and we got the next row going. Food is not a problem. This is the easiest farm I've built. See my hoe. There it is. There we go. Next row is done. Oh, stretching a little bit. Hold on. Get ready to go mining again. More torches. So let's get coal. Should be good. That. Right. Get rid of that. Two of them on me? Got rid of the pick, that's why. We're gonna stay a little higher this time. Kinda just looking for materials I want to build my castle out of right. Here are the skellies. Or if there's another mine shaft around. There is, we'll explore. More water. Water. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, look at that. Now, little skellies. Oh, they fell down a hole. Haha. Wow, there's a lot of them back here. Hellbacks. Freaking fingers work. Holy smokes. Oh, they keep coming up, that's why. Were they respawning? One? Oh, it's another one. Oh. Back for that. Oh, more iron. Sweet. This. Same to you. You're down there. Alright. Get the iron first before we get blown up. Not getting up here.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest.
All I wanted to do was find some materials, and this turned into fun. Let's see that iron.
They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
For water. Let's. Everybody's new. I like to do this so when I'm roaming around, I know how to get out. Kinda like, hey, idiot, go this way. That way. Cross this area off. We don't...
I came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with
See the lava down there or someplace else I've been? Because it'd be light. There's Skelly. Follow me, please. Come this way. Come on, you know you want to. You barking at silly. Come on, creeper. I see you. That was not fun. But I wasn't down there. Oh, hello. How many skeletons are there? Oh, that stink. Will not cheat me. Use our brains and try to sneak around to him. Ooh. A nice find. Oh, why do you always appear right where I am? Good. I see another skeleton down there. That's relentless. Brrr. Are you? Hear you. Peekaboo. Ah, this is nice. Sunlight up there. Where are you? Let's see. Explore that. Self up. Holy. Is there like a skeletal spawner somewhere around here? Taxi. Please. Get my shield up. You hit me. Come on, follow me, boy. Come to me. Come on, you know you want to eat me. Oh, there you are. Everybody? You come from? A lot of angry guys around. I hear them. There you are. Come on. Your turn next. Anybody else? Come on. Come on up here and die. Oh, come on. Another skeleton. That all you? Gosh. Monster spawner down there? Come on down. We're up there. Holy smokes, they're like cockroaches. Zombie villager, great. I don't have enough things trying to kill me right now. Enderman, great. I didn't look at you. Don't come at me. Holy smokes. Yes, I hear you, Cranky. Zombie guys, this ceased to be fun a little bit ago. We killed a lot of things there. Alright, I am going to stop here for the night because I'm tired. Sadly, I have to go to my normie job in the morning, which is about 8 hours away from right about now. So I am going to save and quit. We'll be back here next Monday. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And everybody, go to sleep. See you Thursday where we're playing something. I don't know. Maybe Fortnite seems to be popular on my site right now.